Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday. It is July 21st, 2019. And so it's warm again today, but not terrible. And so I got to show you the chickies here real quick before we jump into our video. So we're going to talk about today the top 12 barter items that you should have for SHTF. And then I got a couple other thoughts I wanted to add into that as well. Look at him, she's over here taking a dirt bath. Long neck. So we got long neck, we got red there, she's over there. Call her Checkers, he's Goliath. The other big white rooster, he's Foghorn Leghorn. He's not even full grown yet, he's still growing. And then the blackish, Heather says we got to name her Oil Slick. We're going to call her Blackie, but she's got that hue, so she looks kind of like Oil Slick. So that's going to be her name. She's going to be Oil Slick. And we really haven't come up with any of the names for all the black and white chickens because they all look the same. Other than the rooster. So, but yeah, they're doing good. They're good birds. So anyway, okay, so let's get into our list, guys. I could actually sit here and watch the chickens all day. Now, so here's the thing too. Now, when it's hotter, chickens, they say, don't lay as much. I still got 3 eggs yesterday. So out of a possibility of 4, we still ended up with 3 eggs yesterday. So that's not bad, and it was freaking hot yesterday. Okay, so top 12 barter items that you should stock up on for SHTF that will be definitely something that people are going to want, okay? So obviously number 1 is going to be food. So if you're going to stock up on any kind of food, like dry goods would probably be the best thing as far as like, your rice and your beans. Those type of things would be really, really good barter items. Wheat, corn, oats, those type of things would be really, really good to have for a barter item in an SHTF situation. Okay, so that would be number 1. Definitely, I think having canned goods for bartering as well is probably a good thing. But your dry goods are going to be your best bet as far as food goes. So food's an obvious thing, okay? So number 2, good barter item will be seeds. All right, people are going to have to be putting in gardens. And if you have seeds of different varieties of stuff that they need, that's going to be a great barter item, okay? So then obviously once you are planting your gardens and putting stuff in and you're harvesting your stuff, you're going to definitely need food too at that point on. Harvest your seeds from that point on. But you got to have seeds to start with. So that's going to be a good barter item to have, is going to be seeds, okay? Third is going to be ammo. People are going to need ammo for hunting. Small game, 22 ammo is going to be a huge thing, guys, because it's a smaller game ammo. Pellet gun, pellet ammo as well, because you can take out squirrels, you can take out rabbits and stuff like that with a pellet gun, which is going to be a lot quieter. All right, but people are going to need ammo for protection and stuff like that as well. So ammo is going to be huge because there's not going to be any more supply of ammo. There's only going to be a demand for ammo. So that is definitely something that you're going to want to make sure that you have plenty of. And if you have designated some for tradable, then that's what you would want to do, okay? Number 4 is going to be medications. A lot of people are on medications, so medications are going to be a huge thing, especially narcotics and antibiotics, okay? So how do you stock up on antibiotics? We kind of talked about this a little bit before in other videos. Fish antibiotics are a great way to do it, and that way you have your amoxicillin, penicillin, and those type of things, okay? And in an SHTF situation, tell me you're not going to be too proud if you have some kind of an infection that you're not going to take a fish antibiotic, which is the same exact thing that they're giving you, but just a different name. That's just my take on that. So definitely medications are going to be a huge thing, especially, like I said, if you have somebody that is in pain and needs that narcotic, that's going to be a huge thing. And your drug seekers are going to be looking for narcotics as well. So great barter item, okay? Next thing is going to be booze. Believe it or not, alcohol is going to be a huge barter item for a couple of reasons. Alcoholics, if they could actually die from withdrawal if they don't have alcohol, okay? So, but also, alcohol can, like if you're talking about vodka, and that can be used as an antiseptic as well. But also, people are going to want to get messed up to not have to deal with the situation that they're in. They're not going to want to have to think about it, okay? So that is going to be another thing that is going to be a very good thing to have on hand, extra alcohol, okay? Next thing, believe it or not, cigarettes. Nicotine is a very addictive habit, and people are still going to want to smoke. And like I said, when cigarettes are in short supply and demand, is going to be huge. You know, when there's nothing there getting put out by the manufacturers anymore, if you have cigarettes, you're going to be very popular, and it's a great barter item. All right. Next one, you're going to be like, no way, but yes way. Toilet paper. Toilet paper is a huge thing, guys. And don't tell me you wouldn't trade for it, because we are spoiled in the Western world, and we're used to wiping our butts with toilet paper. Okay. So to have to use leaves or other things like your hand or something like that is not really a pleasant thing. People will trade and barter for toilet paper. All right. Cooking oil. There's something that people really don't think about. Think about all the times that we're cooking, and you know, having the cooking oil. People don't really think about that, but it's a great thing to have, and it's going to be in high demand again when an SHTF situation happens. Okay. Next thing, guys, is going to be any kind of water sanitization. So any way that you can purify water, be it bleach, pool shock, by water, any kind of water filtration systems that you have, clean drinking water is going to be a huge thing. So if you have a way to sanitize water, and even if you are saying, okay, well, you bring me water, I'll purify it for you, and then you give me whatever, you know, the trading value is for that. That's going to be big. Maybe not right away. People aren't going to think about that, but it's going to be huge. Clean drinking water is going to be a huge thing, guys, because so many people are going to die of dysentery and stuff. It's going to be ridiculous, okay? So clean drinking water is a huge thing. All right, next thing is going to be batteries. Batteries are going to be a big thing, okay? You're going to need to have some way to power up your different devices. Either, now if you have a rechargeable battery and a way to recharge them batteries, that's going to be great. But if you have a system where you can charge, you know, being able to charge up car batteries or batteries that have been depleted, that's going to be a huge thing. So again, having some way to do that with batteries is going to be a really big thing. And having enough batteries. If you stocked up on AAA's or AA batteries or C and D's and whatever people need, that's going to be a huge thing. Okay. All right. So hold on a second here. My list. The wind's blowing my list around here. All right. Let's see. Light solutions. So having alternative ways to do lighting. Solar lights. Kind of talked about those a little bit. Okay. Being able to light stuff up so you can see what you're doing. You know, so having candles, having you know, having candles, having you know, lanterns, you know, kerosene lanterns, those type of things, you know, oil lamps, all those type of things. Different alternative light sources is going to be a really huge huge-barter item. If I have 15 lanterns, okay, let's say I have 15 oil lamps, which I don't know if I've got 15, but I got a few, or lanterns even, you know, that's going to be a huge thing. People are going to want those. They're going to want to be able to light their way at night and be able to see what's going on and stuff like that. So that's going to be a huge barter item. Good thing to have. Nothing wrong with having too many, because again, always tradable things down the road, okay? And then the last thing is going to be fuel. All right, fuel is going to be a huge thing. Now I got a couple other things I wanted to add in too, but fuel is going to be a huge thing, because your oil, for your oil lamps, you got to have, you know, your kerosene and all those type of different things for that. So how much of that do you have on hand? How much do you have ready? gasoline to be able to run your backup generators, to run your chainsaws and your power tools and stuff like that. You know, those are things that are going to be really, really important. And the more of that that you have on hand and are stocked up on, the better advantage you're going to have and the better position you're going to be in. So that's going to be, you're talking fuel and a post-event 6 months out, and if you still have fuel at that point, that's going to be worth a lot of money, guys. You can trade a lot of stuff for that fuel at that point. Again, having a power source like the solar system and having my batteries to be able to charge up people's power tools, those type of things, that's, like I said, that's a barter item. You know, yeah, I have these power tools and I got my batteries, but I need my batteries charged. Okay, well, I'll charge your batteries up, but it's going to cost you X, Y, Z. Well, guess what? If they don't have any other options to be able to charge those batteries up, they're going to do what they need to do to get those tools charged up to be able to do what they need to do. So that's something to think about, really important as well. So that's just another thing. Another thing I was thinking about this. How cheap is it to buy shampoo right now? Okay. I can go to the dollar store and get VO5 shampoo for $1. It's a good sized container. Now right now it's plentifully all over the place. It's very available. But in an SHTF situation, there ain't going to be no more shampoo. There's going to be no more way to be able to do that. So again, is that a luxury item? Sure it is, but it's cheap right now. You can pick it up all over the place, and you can get it really, really cheaply, and that's going to make a big difference. Now here's another thing that I was thinking about. See, I got other things, like I said, as I was going to add on here. Ways to start a fire, okay? Having Zippo lighters, having, you know, the different, you know, boxes of matches, the wooden strike matches, you know, having flint, you know, and doing it that way. Having all those different alternative ways to help start a fire. That's going to be hugely important because, again, let's say if I go out and I can get Zippo lighters super, super cheap. I mean, they're really, really cheap to get a hold of right now. So let's say I got 100 of them, okay? And you got 3. Well, 6 months down the road, 8 months down the road, your 3 Zippo lighters are out, okay? And I've used my 3 like you use your 3, but I still have 97 more. Now, how valuable is it to you to trade me for one of those Zippo lighters, okay? So that's what I want you guys to think about. Put it in the perspective of, you're in a situation, you don't have it anymore, but you have something else that might be a tradable good thing to have, okay, that somebody's going to want. Here's another one, guys. We got a lot of beekeepers out here, okay? How valuable will honey be in a post-event? Hugely valuable, hugely, for a couple reasons. Number one, it's going to, our sweets craving, think about it, all the sugars that we take in on a daily basis, especially Americans, okay, we take in a lot of sugar. And so all of a sudden, if you go from no sugar to having, you know, not having it, you're going to psychological effects of that. It's going to be definitely taking place, okay? So to be able to have honey to use as a barter item, so if you can keep bees, do it. Eventually, I do plan on putting beehives in here as well. I have a lot of things that I want to do. It's just going to take time. But those are things I want you guys to think about. These are things that are definitely doable things. It's going to take time, obviously. But the thing is, it's like if you have these items, it's going to make all the difference in the world. Now, a couple things I wanted to mention here while we were talking. The Prepper Get-Together we are having August 17th, okay? It is going to be at Letchworth State Park, and it starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. We have the pavilion until 10 o'clock at night, all right? And that's Letchworth State Park in New York, and it's going to be at Eddie's Pavilion. It's EDDYS. So it's Eddie's Pavilion. And you come into Letchworth, if you drive in there, and tell them that you're looking for Eddie's Pavilion, they will tell you exactly how to get there. All right, everybody's welcome to come. The only thing I ask is that you kind of let me know ahead of time, and also if you can, bring a dish to pass. And so I'm going to be providing hot dogs and hamburgers, and little Prepper lady is going to be providing pop, and then she's going to be bringing some, paper plates and utensils and stuff like that as well. So should be a lot of fun, guys. I think we're going to have a good time. And so if anybody's welcome to come. And like I said, I'm looking forward to meeting everybody and just having a nice get together and talking with like-minded people and that type of thing. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. The other thing I wanted to mention, we are still doing our sale on the website, and that is going on right now. We have 20% off of everything on the website. That's legacy foods, as well as merchandise, t-shirts, coffee mugs, and also bumper stickers. Those are all available if you're interested. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to mention is we have the prepper community, you know, on my website. If you are interested in connecting with like-minded people, it's totally free to join. It doesn't cost anything. A lot of great message boards on there, and so if you're interested in joining that, go to my website again at preppernurse1.com and check that out. And like I said, you have to register, so somebody off the street just can't come in and look and see what's going on. You have to be registered, and if you're registered, it's a great way to connect with like-minded people in your state, in your country, in your age bracket. If you're single, if you're disabled, there's all kinds of ways to get together with people. Okay, so live chat tonight at 8 o'clock tonight. Little Prepper Lady is not going to be joining me tonight. She's been camping all weekend, so she is still camping. So she's not getting home till later. So she will not be joining me tonight in the live stream. So what we're going to be talking about in the live stream tonight, we're going to be talking about starvation. Okay, we're going to talk about the effects of what happens when you're not getting enough nutrition, you're not getting enough food. How is it going to affect you physically? How is it going to affect you psychologically? Okay, so we're going to talk about those things, and it's really, really important, guys. And I've been talking probably 6 to 8 months about it, the importance of having food storage. So we're going to be talking about why that's important, and again, the psychological effects of not having enough food, not having enough of the things that you need to have in your diet and stuff like that, and how that's going to affect you. Again, that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you tonight on the live stream. Again, that's going to start at 8 o'clock, and it's East Coast time. Yesterday we set our record. If you've watched yesterday's video, you will see we pulled in 8.8 kilowatt hours yesterday, which is the best day that we've had so far. Again, it's like a little overcast, a little cloudy today. Yesterday was pretty much clear all day long. So I know we're going to still do well today. I'll let you guys know tonight in the live stream what we pulled in. But the day before, we pulled in 7.6, which was the record. And then yesterday we pulled in 8.8. So that's the new record for solar power brought in one day. My next step, obviously I've talked about this, I need more batteries. I'm dumping way too much power. Now we got this set up, I'm getting a lot more power than I was before, and so it's dumping a lot of power on us. So I definitely need to have more batteries, which will be a down the road thing, but that's okay, and we'll work on that. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like, comment, and share. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Make sure you hit that bell icon so that you get notifications, so that you can, you know, I post every single day. I do live streams 3 days a week. If you are one of my regular subscribers, please make sure they haven't unsubscribed you. Please make sure your bell icon is still working so that you're getting notifications. I post every day, so if you see something and you haven't gotten a notification, definitely check it, because as we know, YouTube continues to play their game and you know, unsubscribe people and turn off bell notifications and everything else that they're doing. So that just continues. Nothing we can do about that. That's just the way it is. So anyway, guys, I will see you all tonight in the live stream. So remember, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. Also remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. And that's really, really important, because life is so short, and you really, to tell the people that you care every day how you feel, that is important. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you, okay? I will see you all tonight. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had a nice weekend. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.